And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome to episode 17 of Factorio. All right. So we need to get some upgrades rolling, huh? Well, first we need to secure a better iron supply, which means, of course, that we need to get ourselves doing some exploring. Exploring? Yeah, exploring. But to do that, we should probably get ourselves some weapons and equipment. And we also should probably get ourselves some processing units, too. That would probably be a good idea. All right, so processing units, what's required for that? We need some steel. Wait, processing units. There we go. All right. Some electronic circuits, advanced circuits, and sulfuric acid. Oh, boy. Shouldn't be too hard to put together. At least I don't think so. Sorry, I couldn't resist a bit of a southern accent there. Oh, no, we already got processing units. Oh, okay. Goody, good. All right, so let's put that down there, shall we? Okay, so weapon and equipment. Let's get ourselves some basic modular armor. This seems pretty good. And some night vision can't hurt either. There we go. Basic modular armor. Went right into the little slot we have there. Now, if I right-click... see? I have some basic modular armor. And I can give myself some night vision, too. Okay. Now, I think I also need some batteries for this. So... do I have batteries being supplied to anything in particular? Do I have batteries anywhere on my network here? Somewhere I do. There we go. And I believe on the modular armor, I need to give it... No? Okay. Maybe it just considers it ammunition. Whatever. Alright, so let's start exploring now, shall we? Oops. Eek. Alright. So, we need to find another source of iron. Alright. And before we do that, actually, we're going to want to get ourselves, and I keep hitting G for some unknown reason, we need to get ourselves some rail. Okay. Some regular rail, some curved rail, doesn't really matter. Well, we don't need to actually produce this on the assembly line, I guess. So let's come up here. Let's get a way out of here somehow. Let's put a gate in, I think. There we go. All right. So if we check our map, we haven't done much in the way of exploring. And now that I think about it, I'm thinking, you know what? Exploring? Nah, not really my cup of tea. Radar, on the other hand, that's my cup of tea. So let's throw a radar site there. Oops, not more night vision. We need more radar. So that's going to start sweeping the area, okay? Plenty more equipment coming in. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to come over to here, I think, to build our loading and unloading site. Right about here seems like a decent spot. So... let's go back to logistics here. Now, okay. So let's take a good long look at this, shall we? Let's get ourselves some straight rail here. Oops. No. There we go. That's a little bit more intelligent. All right, so we're going to go like that. Like that. that. Okay. Then what we're going to want is we're going to want a train stop. Okay. I'm going to put that right like that, I think. And we're going to extend this. We need it to curve, all right? Because I'm suspecting we're going to be going either to the north or the south or something, all right? So, well, we can make it come down a little bit right there. That shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so now we need to actually get ourselves a locomotive. And I, of course, forget to start my timer. All right, so that means engine units. So let's go dashing over to here. Dashing through the snow on a horse open sleigh. It's in March, and it's cold enough that my brain still thinks it's, December. All right, engine units. Of course, it's going to take bloody forever because, I don't produce that many engine units on a given day. Okay, but we're also going to need some of these. Let's get 2 cargo wagons off the bat. Oh, and I'm completely forgetting to plant more rubber seeds. Huh, would you look at me being silly. So like that, like this. Of course, my robots are like, would you stop moving around, you jerk? Yeah. Okay. So we got our cargo wagons. Let's check back on our engine units and see how those little guys are going. Oop. Nope, get me up and around here. Come on, buddy. How many do I need? 15. Great. Let's do this. Actually, no, too late. Okay. It's like, no, okay, too late. Just to make sure I don't screw this up to no end, let's do that. Okay. There we go. All right. So now we're going to have to unload this beast, all right? Of course, I'm not certain how to turn it on, but it doesn't register any electricity, which is interesting. It says it has no electricity in it. I try and give it batteries. It doesn't work. I'll have to look that up. I will have to look that up indeed. Okay, so that's still producing. Logistics robot 1 is still researching. Come on, let me through. You guys are still doing that. Come on, I need that stuff. 8. We need 7 more. So I'll be back in a minute then. All right, we're back. Okay, good. All right, so we're in the train. W and SD just to go back and forth. Okay. Enter to exit again. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get those carriages we put together and lock them onto the rolling stock just like that. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to unload 1, add it to the train menu. And he's going to go there and stop. Okay, good. So now that we know where everything is, let's move this a little bit. And do I have any steel telephone poles laying around? And let's come back over to here. Let's remove that. Let's put that in its place. There we go. Okay. Now we have power everywhere. We should be all set. So what I want to do is I want to get to my fast loaders and unloaders. And actually what I want to do first of all is I'd really rather have some light around here somewhere. There we go. There we go. That's better. All right, so we're going to use fast unloaders here. Nope. Nope. Yes. 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 Okay. So all of these guys are now going to unload here. That's good. That's very good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves some... Do I want to go with... Let's see. I'm just thinking about this a little carefully now. Because I want to figure out how to build this system together. So how many there are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the smart chests, the large steel chests. So do that. That. And then that, right? Because these are 2x2s, and that's a 1x1. We can remove this for right now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Interesting. But we can do this then, I guess. And then we can get another large steel chest. Put him there and put this guy here, because it all depends on where this train decides to stop. So 1, 2, 3. So we go like that, that, and that. Beautiful. Okay. And can I actually move you? Yes, I can. Okay, good. There we go. And then I can move this guy too. Like that. Okay, good. So we're set up just a little bit better now. There we go. Okay. And this guy will have to move as well. We'll put him right here. Okay, so that's all set. Now what are we doing? Again, pretty good question. So we're going to have iron and copper coming in here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have smart inserter here. Oops. These are not, in fact, smart inserters. These are smart inserters. Like that, 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 and that. Okay. And these guys are going to filter iron. Filter iron, filter iron, filter iron, filter iron, and filter iron. Okay. Like that, okay? So then our iron line is going to run like this. And actually, let's not even use this. Let's do something a little bit better, okay? And that needs iron gear wheels to do it. All right. Well, what I can do... So I can get one of these bad boys out. And while I'm over here, I might as well get myself a passive provider chest. Okay. So I need some place where I have iron gear wheels and... iron gear wheels and preferably some of these things. One, two, three. Okay, and then we're going to put our passive provider right in there. And some fast inserters like that and like that. And then... Okay. So let's get ourselves a splitter. And then let's see about a belt blocker. Good. All right. Okay, so that goes there, right? Right. And then we need to get another splitter. I don't need a smart splitter. Well, I can't make them anyways because I can't make the express belts yet. Right. All right, so we're going to put him up, like, back here, I think, somewhere. And we'll get another belt blocker. All right, so then we can come up, over, and we can get ourselves one of these bad boys. And have him come out right there. Though actually... Oh, there we go. All right, so let's get battery equipment while we're at this. I want to do this, okay? You guys will see why in a couple seconds. So let's flip that around. Let's do that. Okay. So then let's go a little bit further with this guy. We'll get ourselves some fast inserters like that. And then some fast inserters like that. With our passive provider chest right in the middle. And a power line just to make this whole thing pretty. Alright. And then these guys will be producing fast transport belts. Excuse me. And we'll set you to keep me stocked with, let's see, fast transport belt. Keep me supplied with 50 of them, please. There we go. Awesome. All right, so that should work fairly well. All right. Now, those are much faster. I think they're actually twice as fast, if I remember correctly. So let's get all the way back over to here. And let's do this. All right, so you guys will be putting yourself right there. Oops. Thank you for basic battery systems. That is greatly appreciated. Okay, then if I go with Railway 1, I get armored cargo wagons and armored diesel locomotives, which are pretty cool. We could also get ourselves, let's see, more character logistics slots. We get logistic robot speed. Let's do speed. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so we're just going to come up like so. And where does iron end up going anyways? It comes over to here, I think. Okay, so I get fast underground belts too. Okay, that's a good thing. Let's move this guy over to here. There we go. We just need more of those fast components, but that's neither here nor there. I do want to get back in range of my logistics network. Yeah, I'm just barely back in range now. We should expand it out, I think. 10 processing units and a logistics robot. It's not a terrible idea to upgrade those. Because energy consumption's higher, I think. Oh, it's a Roboport Mark 1. That's why. Okay. Supply area is 100 by 100. And on this one, it's 50 by 50. 4 times 400 versus 4 times 200. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Maybe off camera I'll build one of those. Okay, so we're all doing this sort of stuff. That's wonderful. And then let's just run. So I need to go. Oops. Not what I wanted. Get me a few of those, will ya? Of course, it's going to take bloody forever because, well, that's how these machines work, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so let's go. Like that. Like that. Like that. And then we're one short, as usual. Always irritates me when I'm like one short of something. Just one. Just one. The other thing we can do now, by the way, is under military, I can get myself one of these. A suit battery. Works pretty well. Of course, they're stocking me up with about all the materials they can at this point. Alright, so if I just right-click on that, and then put this in. 1 kilojoule. Of course, how I charge up these batteries is neither here nor there, but your guess on that one is pretty much as good as mine is. Okay, so we should just have enough of these now to complete this part. Let me out of there, will ya? Alright, so we'll just put that guy right there like that. Okay. Now we're going to have a second run coming up like that, okay? And what I actually want to do here is, now that I'm thinking about it, we need to get ourselves a fast splitter, because as it's coming out, this is all going to be on one side. So we need to do a load balance before we do anything else. So split it, and then remerge it to load balance it. And then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side as well. Come on. There we go. All right, so that should be good there. And then we want this. Oh, wow. I did that almost perfectly. Look at that. It's going to go straight in like that. Okay. Which means that we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 long-handed smart inserters. So 5 and 1. Oops, no. Okay. I forgot that they do that, right? And then I need another couple fast of these. Okay. As you guys can see, this whole assembly is actually working pretty well. But I think iron is going to have some issues eventually. Okay, logistics robot speed is all set. I need purple for all of those, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's see. Let's do construction robots while we're here. Oh, here we go. There are the rest of them with those fast belts. Whee! Okay, come on, guys. It is kind of funny to watch them work, though. Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Okay. So now, all we should have to do here is run this like that. And put that to there. We're not going to hook them up yet because that would seriously mess up some of our other systems that we're working on. But it should do the trick, especially because we're going to be running out of iron down here at some point in the not too distant future. If I can figure out where exactly the iron is running from. There we go. How much more iron do we have down here? Not as much as I'd like. That is for certain. That is for darn certain. Not as much as I'd like at all. Alright, so let's check out our map. Have we found any more iron yet? Not seeing any. There's copper in them, in them thar hills. And that looks like stone. Let's get ourselves 2 more radar sets, shall we? There we go. Dos. 2 more radar sets. That should keep that fairly occupied for a little while at any rate. And let's also just check it on this guy. You're full. You're full of petroleum gas. Okay, that explains that while this entire thing is shutting down on me. How to deal with this? It's a pretty good question, actually. I could increase my storage, because I can build a storage tank Mark III, which holds a bunch more. If you look at it, storage tank Mark I holds 2,500, and this holds 10,000. So it's a whole bunch more liquid, but I'm still kind of concerned about it, if you want my honest opinion on the matter. So we're producing this stuff. We have explosives. And at the same time... And we're using sulfuric acid, all right. Oh, thank you for the next set of construction robots. That's appreciated. Allows military 4. Combat shotgun. Slow down capsule. Okay, that's pretty cool. Laser turret damage upgrade 2. Let's do that. Why not? Okay, so you guys are going to show up now with more crap for me. That's appreciated. And I need to figure out how to deal with this thing. I'm willing to bet the problem is that... I'm producing sulfuric acid here, and you're full up, right? And you use it too, and you're full up. You're not using enough to make that much of a difference. Which also kind of irritates me more than a little bit. You'd think I'd be using more of almost all of this stuff, to be honest. Oh, because you're splitting the light oil. Okay, so let's switch you over. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get a passive provider and a requester chest. And let's have you produce solid fuel. Okay. We'll put a requester chest over here. Of course, it means I'm going to need a new RoboPort, so we might as well start with that RoboPort Mark I while I'm figuring this out. What's this? Storage chest. Huh, interesting. We've got a RoboPort Mark I. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put the requester chest down right over about here, I'm thinking. With a fast inserter going into there. And you're going to be requesting intermediate components, solid fuel to the amount of 200. So that's going to actually fuel that locomotive as time goes on. So if we go look at the locomotive, he'll get fueled there. All right, we're going to have to do some interesting shenanigans with all that too. Okay, so he'll get fueled. You should be only worrying about copper. You should only be worrying about copper. You should only be worrying about copper. You should also only be worrying about copper. Come on. Nope, that's my timer. Oh. You should only be worrying about copper. You should only be worrying about copper. And you should only be worrying about copper. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll put a roboport down. Like that. And with his own power line, too. Awesome. So he's charging up. That's good to see. We actually now have connectivity, which is also a wonderful thing to see. That will all fill up. Beautiful. Okay, so I think that about wraps up the episode for today. What's this? One object's missing construction robots. So we're going to have to get ourselves some construction robots as well in the nearby future. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like, comment, subscription. If you didn't, tell me what I could have done better to make you happy. That's why I'm here. That's why I do this. All right, guys, until the next episode, have fun building.